Right. Here's the expert. I'm just the old ringer.
One of two experts.
Me, I know nothing. Now, what I do know is this. Apparently there's a vaguely sort of happy ending, but we're slightly troubled about it with Gideon, you see, because I think he had, how many sons? 70? 70 sons. Now, one woman is not capable of producing 70 children, right? Even I know that.
As well.
So he must have had more than one wife, is the point. And there's a chap called Solomon, who apparently had 700 upmarket wives given to him and another 300 prostitutes. So we won't go into the practicalities of how that works. Your turn.
It's sort of against the culture of today, and it is thousands of years ago that this took place. But it also says that the Israelites again started worshipping Baal after Gideon died. So it could be that God didn't bless it completely.
Right.
His life because of
right. Chapter 8. Hack
okay.
on. No, you're sitting down.
Zebah and Zalmunna. Now the Ephraimites asked Gideon, "Why have you treated us like this? Why didn't you call us when you went to fight Midian?" And they challenged him vigorously.
But he answered them, "What have I accomplished compared to you? Aren't the gleanings of Ephraim's greatly better than the full grape harvest of Abiezer?
God gave Oreb and Zeb, the Midianite leaders, into your hands. What was I able to do compared to you?" At this, their resentment against him subsided.
Gideon and his 300 men, exhausted yet keeping up the pursuit, came to the Jordan and crossed it.
He said to the men of Succoth, "Give my troops some bread. They are worn out, and I am still pursuing Zebah and Zalmunna, the king of Midian."
I think it's pronounced Sukkot. But the officials of Sukkot, that's Succoth, said, "Do you already have the hands of Zebah and Zalmunna in your possession? Why should we give bread to your troops?"
Then Gideon replied, "Just for that, when the Lord has given Zebah and Zalmunna into my hand, I will tear your flesh with desert thorns and briars."
From there he went up to Peniel. Now Peniel is to do with Jacob's hip, because he fought with God, so his hip.
The angel, yeah.
Right.
And said, "I won't let go until you bless me."
Right, so that's Peniel, and made the same request of them, but they answered as the men of Succoth said. Sorry, your turn.
So he said to the men of Peniel, "When I return in triumph, I will tear down this tower."
Now, Zebah and Zalmunna were in Carmel with a force of about 15,000 men. All that were left of the armies of the eastern peoples, 120,000 swordsmen had fallen.
Gideon went up by the route of the nomads east of Nabar and Jogbehah and attacked the unsuspecting army.
Zebah and Zalmunna, the two kings of Midian, fled, but he pursued them and captured them, routing their entire army.
Gideon, son of Joash, then returned from the battle by the pass of Herez.
He caught a young man of Sukkot and questioned him. And the young man wrote down for him the names of the 77 officials of Sukkot, the elders of the town.
Then Gideon came and said to the men of Sukkot, "Here is Zebah and Zalmunna, about whom you taunted me, saying, 'Do you already have the hands of Zebah and Zalmunna in your possession? Why should we give bread to your exhausted men?'"
He took the elders of the town and taught the men of Sukkot a lesson by punishing them with desert thorns and briars.
He also pulled down the tower of Peniel and killed the men of the town.
I mean, this is what turns people off about the Old Testament.
But it says
Then he asked Zebah and Zalmunna, "What kind of men did you kill at Tabor?" "Men like you," they answered, "each one with the bearing of a prince. 19. 19.
Gideon replied, "Those were my brothers, the sons of my own mother. As surely as the Lord lives, if you had spared their lives, I would not kill you."
Turning to Jether, the older son, he said, "Kill them." But Jether did not draw his sword because he was only a boy and was afraid.
Zebah and Zalmunna said, "Come, do it yourself. As is the man, so is his strength." So Gideon stepped forward and killed them and took the ornaments from off their camels' necks.
Right, stop here. Right, we're going to have a break here. I mean, this is a real problem I have with the Old Testament too. There's sort of murder and mayhem, left, right and centre. End of story.
Not that different to today, though.
Yeah.